Hi, this is Nicole, and today I want to talk about taking one step at a time. So, um, I'm in the process of changing my life and stepping into being the full me. And one of the things that I did was start to brainstorm about what are all the things that I need to work on. And I can only do one thing at a time. I can't do 15,000 things, which I'm always trying to do. So I'm doing one step at a time. So right now, the step that I'm working on was just putting the planning together for me. Like, what are the things I want to work on? So I want to be a speaker, or have been a speaker, but I want to start going into being paid for it and talking about conversations that I really want to talk about, like race and culture and finding your identity, those type of things, and getting paid for it. And also being a writer and being a good homemaker, taking care of my house and my kids and everything. So there's a whole lot of things I got to work on: finances, socials, but like spending time with my family, and spending time with God. All these things that I have to do. Being a better parent, making sure that I'm like, getting the kids engaged in things that they want to do, like activities, my health, getting myself involved in active activities, getting healthier, those things like that. Anyway, so it's a whole bunch of things to do, but I can only take one piece and one part at a time. So what I did was I wrote out in a spider, like a brainstorming format where you just write out all the different things you want to work on. And I wrote in like little circles. I wrote like, what's the subject, like social, spend time with family doing different things, finances, what are the different steps I have to take to get to the place, what are the things I want to accomplish there. And I'm picking one thing out of each of those areas. So for speaking, I'm not going to be a speaker right now because my children are too young and I don't really, the time it takes to go out and do it is just a little bit too much. So right now I'm going to just work on getting a TED Talk. I can do that. I can work on that. I can figure out how to do it. And then it'll be, all the steps. Like the first step was you have to buy this book and read that book. Then you make your presentation, which is only 1 minute. 1 to 2 minutes. So those are things I need to know on how to get to that one step. I'm not going to be going out yet right doing speaking, but I am going to, this is the one step I'm working on for that. For facilitation, I love doing group facilitation. I love it, love it, love it. So one of the things that I'm working on now is actually my cousins, my nephews, the teenagers in my family. I'm going to start by starting a program for them. Well, what are the things that I would have loved to have known before I left the house as an adult? What would I have loved somebody to have taught me before I left? And that is going to be, that's the curriculum I'm creating for them. That's group facilitation. I love doing groups. So, eventually I'll take that out and I'll take it and I'll flesh it out and take it to adults and other people in other places. But for now, this is the one step that I'm taking for this. The next will have to be the house. I haven't done that yet. So I have to take a look at the house. What are the one steps for each room? What's the one part that I'm going to work on in the house? Those type of things. Because this is the year of me. This is the year of me fixing my life, focusing on the things that need to be done in my life, and, working on me. So, yeah, so that's where I am. So I just want to share this with somebody because the one step thing is like, sometimes it's like 15 steps and we don't have, hold on, baby. What's wrong? Okay, we're going to eat in a minute, okay? So there's so many steps and things we have to do, but sometimes it just feels like there's so much and overwhelming, and it's overwhelming. And I felt that way a million times. So right now the goal is to just focus on one thing at a time and know that, I'm going to just get this one thing done, and I can get that done. So hopefully this helps somebody in their journey to success so that you guys can also, you got to be kidding me, you didn't go. So that you guys